Wait, what thing?
Hey, all right, all right,
Not yet.
all right.
All
So
right.
let me just pull up the blah, 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 blah. No, wrong thing.
Da
Uh,
da 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 da.
Hunter, what are we talking about here?
okay. So I mentioned this last stream.
Come on. Yo, let's
Uh,
go.
so
We do not want to see
some of
Leo. You are
you,
not that important.
some of you had to know about the series Hunter x Hunter, and
I
inside Hunter
don't.
x Hunter. Okay, so
You know,
basically, it's
rough
classic
stuff.
shonen. Just imagine that. And inside of that, their power system is called Nen. And Nen is the basis for so many power systems in so many animes. So I was
Yo,
like,
Raito, make it. Nah, make it bigger. You did the first one. Make it bigger.
yeah, bye. Okay, so with Hunter x Hunter, each person is given a specific Nen type. And this Nen type determines their abilities and it's partly based off their personality as well. So I was good. So I was like saying, well, why don't we go through the top 23 of Blue Lock and sort them into the many different Nen types that they have? Now,
Oh,
for those who might not know, the little graphic gives a little bit of explanation about which one it does. But I will be going over like a short little introduction for each one, so we kind of get the gist for the type of
What's
character
enchant?
it would be in.
What's enchantment?
Yes, so yeah, we'll start with enhancement.
mhm.
Classes in
Now,
session.
enhancement is characterized as very physical fighters. They use their abilities
Straightforward.
to enhance their physicals, and the type of people who are enhancers are very simple-minded, straightforward individuals. They mostly
More
never
like
lied. They're
killer,
self-centered.
killer,
No,
like
I would say
Manga.
like Gon. Gon is an enhancer. So really,
Oh,
like those type of self-centered, those straightforward people who think in very simple ways. Like one of my favorite examples is this person is an enhancer and he lost to Hisoka. And he's like, oh, Hisoka is twice as strong as me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make two of me and then I'll beat him. Like they're very
Bruh.
simple-minded people.
wow.
So
Alright.
they
That's
prefer yeah, they prefer following their own whims as opposed to going to a logical solution.
So
I'm not,
basically,
bro.
they're idiots.
I'm gonna have to write these down. Like, what the
Basically,
hell?
they're
Basically.
geniuses.
yeah. That's what I was
Kind
thinking.
of,
Basically,
kind of.
geniuses.
Bunch of dumbasses. Gotcha.
Fully, not fully.
Very
But
dumbasses. Okay.
so the next thing
Yeah.
we'll go to is transmutation. Now, these type of individuals are very unpredictable, deceptive. They usually wear a lot of masks. They have a lot of creativity and they're versatile in nature. Now, one of the
Me
big
for real, for real.
things about transmuters, also you like also Killua, Hisoka, and Biscuit, if you know those characters, are transmuters. Now, the big thing about transmuters is they change to fit the surrounding and they change to copy traits, you could say. They're they have certain desires that they pursue, but the thing about them is that those desires can change on a whim. It could be from here to there, up and down. It could be very those desires. They pursue them relentlessly, but those desires can change at almost any
Bro,
time.
let's get Isoka out of it, bro. I swear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joker at primary school, changing his motives on a whim.
Yeah, yep.
Mhm.
Diddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
All
That's the
right. So next
incarnation of Diddy.
next one is conjuration. Now, conjurers are your very high strung, some may say overly serious, cautious, logical, analytical type of people.
I
So
already
for
know who that
conjuring,
is.
you're creating
Who?
things. So you need to have very high attention to detail, circumstances. You need to take into variables into account. Kurapika is a conjurer, and a thing about conjurers is that they are very goal oriented. Conjurers will have a set goal that they will give up everything for. They will
Uh,
forget about you, their family, no matter what, and they will pursue that goal. So it leads to a sense of isolation at times. So that's
Oh
what
Mm,
damn!
conjurers are type of. That's the mindset. Now
okay.
we're gonna jump. We're not gonna do
Who's
specialization
talking
just
to my mirror?
yet. What? I get it.
Are you
So,
talking? Are you talking to my mirror?
so now we'll jump over to emission. We're not gonna touch specialization until the end. Now, emission, the characteristics for this are they're very volatile people. They're impatient, quick to anger, and but the thing about them is that just as quick as they are to anger, they're super quick to forget. They're super volatile, and
So
the reason
average.
behind this Honestly, the reason behind this is that they're guided by their emotions. They experiences their emotions with an intensity that none of the other Nen types do. So they feel everything to like 120%, but at the same time they could bounce back and forth and up and down, and they're very good at propelling themselves.
So Arrow and just every
Finally,
Yeah.
autistic person on the planet.
yep. Now,
Autism.
we have
Damn,
manipulation.
does that mean that we can conclude that Arrow's autistic?
Honestly,
I already said he was.
but yes, so manipulation, this is, I think, the most complex, I would say. Now, the thing about manipulators, they're logical, they go at their own pace, and they're argumentative. The big thing about manipulators
No.
is that
Shadow.
they believe they're right and they know what's best for themselves and others. And so because of that, they
Yeah.
like, okay, I know what's best, so this should be like this, that should be like that. They want to have a large sense of control. Like for example, one of
Shadow.
the manipulators in the show serves a king. And because he's a manipulator, he thinks he knows what's best for the king more than the king himself. He's like, I know what's best for you. I know what you need. Even you don't know. I know you better. So that's the type of manipulators that they are. They want control because they know that they believe themselves to be right. And that's why they're very argumentative because they always think that they're right. And so a huge thing about control and stuff like that, that's basically manipulation. For those who know who Ilumi is, I doubt like many of you would, but
Nope.
Kilua's older brother. Like for example, Kilua's older brother planted a needle in his head that tells him to run away from anyone stronger. Because Ilumi cares about his brother, but at the same time that was limiting Kilua's growth. But Ilumi thought he was in the right, so he did it anyway.
I mean, that's valid.
Yeah. So finally, we have specialization. Now, the thing about specialization is that the only characteristic to it is that there's no characteristics. It is
Wonderful.
completely orthodox. It breaks the box. There's nothing to set it down firmly. There's nothing that you
Wonderful.
could really characterize about a specialist because the whole point of being a specialist is that you break the box entirely.
Yeah, okay, we know who's gonna go there. Fukaku, you're
Very
right
rare
there.
people.
They're gonna go, I'm just gonna slide him in right real quick. I'm just
Bro.
gonna slide him in right there. No props.
So the final thing to note is that there are kind of like relations. So enhancers is their main thing, but they can also share traits with emission and transmutation. So the neighboring nodes are the ones they can share traits with, but they're have the most dominant one being the like center one. So that is that is mainly
Hippie
it.
Raven,
So
man.
now hey, it's a plan. Don't worry about it. So now we can go through the blue lockers, starting with. I want to go from bottom up because I feel like the top is going to be the most contentious. So we can start off with the boy himself, Nejiro Nanase. Where do
I
you
feel like
think he would
he's
be?
Done.
enhancement.
Yeah,
Nana say.
straightforward.
Yeah, I think it's quite straightforward.
I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't listening to any of that yet.
I listened.
So I ain't got a clue. Other than apparently I've got like a strong comparison to one of them based on somebody.
Yeah, that was me.
You'll
Uh,
get a sense as you go through, but I would say Nanase fits enhancement because he's very
Yeah.
like, he's very straightforward. You would say he's honest, right?
Yeah, and
Now,
he's not
wouldn't it
really
be
complex.
Wasn't it?
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be
he's
oh
very
yeah,
transmit?
honest.
enhancement's like the one that the idiots are in,
Wouldn't it
isn't it?
be?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
use of the idiots.
Wouldn't it be transmutation?
Why?
Because
Nah, it wouldn't.
it says changing the quality or to match something else, and he does. That's what he does for Rin, right?
Nah,
Or anyone
No.
in general. He did for Isagi in the third selection to like help him.
nah. Isagi's
Yeah,
more
but
of a
For real,
transmutation.
Nanase
yeah.
made himself gay just to effectively celebrate
Sorry?
Isagi's goal.
What? But yeah, no, you like see with transmuters,
Ain't nobody
they're
getting the
doing
reference. Wow.
Nani?
no, I get it, I get it. But with
Exactly. See,
transmuters,
OP gets that.
they're
Is it?
more like creative. Like transmuters, they're the ones doing it themselves. But the thing about enhancers is they would just have a straightforward approach. Like look what
Yeah.
Nanase did when he asked Rin.
That's
Nanase
it,
would
bro.
just make me better. So
Yeah, boring.
he just made him better.
Boring.
Boring is a good. They're very boring. Like they're like the most straightforward you could be. No complex thing, simple minded.
Like
Yeah.
Emerald.
Oh, what about Kiora
Shots
Jin,
fired.
the borderliner?
Oh, he's
Oh, boy.
very
I'm sorry.
boring. Um,
Yes. But on seriousness, let's see.
Yeah.
mm,
Conjuration is very goal driven. Manipulation is you know best for everyone.
manipulation,
Transmutation.
manipulation.
I was
Really?
gonna say
Yeah.
Yeah,
transmutation.
his whole borderline thing, the switching. He's like,
Transmutation.
yeah, he's manipulating you the thing that he's gonna pass to you.
Yeah, I think manipulation.
Yeah, but the
Mm,
thing is
Oh, I was
that
thinking.
based on what OP's mentioned, manipulation is that you consciously believe that you know what is
yes.
best. Whereas
Yes.
Kyora's just kind of like, oh, it's fate, by the way. He's not in conscious control of it.
No,
Hmm.
No,
He's
no,
I
he,
know
no.
he is.
Kyora's thing is he chooses who wins.
no, it's
His whole
his.
thing is whoever I side with, I choose to side with,
Yeah, but doesn't mean
gonna
that
be the
he
winner.
knows best.
Yeah. What
As we see during
about
his backstory, it was kind of like a weird implication of fate. It's just like, oh, when I pick a side, that just tends to happen.
Man, put his ass
Cool,
in
that's
specialization,
my
bro. I don't
thing.
care. Put him in
I was
specialization with
Nah, not
Fukaku.
nah,
specialization.
nah, those are rare.
Bro, the fact that he has nothing to show right now out of these what 1, 2, 3, 4, just put him there with Fukaku right
Nah,
there.
I was
not
gonna
not
say,
specialization.
think about him as transmutation. Because remember, people who are transmutation are
Wait,
very
I
moldable.
said that for
They can
none of say,
adapt
y'all
to
said no. I'm
That's what
telling
I've
Nah,
been
I don't.
saying.
it.
I
Because
don't know about transmutation,
Nanase is
bro.
honest hearted. The thing about transmuters is that they're unpredictable. They wear masks. They're very creative and they're versatile. They can
See, the
change
reason why I
their
put him there is
surroundings.
because he kind of hid his true intention until he passed the Kaiser. He kind of just hid what he truly wanted to do.
I just hid his football skill because the guy was ass.
So which of these
Nah,
do
he's
you
still
think?
bad.
Yeah, do you think he's the one molding his? Do you think he's getting molded by his surroundings, or he's the one
I
molding his surroundings?
I would have said manipulation, but you guys can put in transmutation if you feel that
No, no, it's
so bad.
what we say. If the group agrees on manipulation, he'll be in manipulation.
I put transmutation. That's what
Okay, okay, that's 1-1. Dedu,
A
he
digger.
did.
huh?
I don't
What?
know. I wasn't listening again.
Which one?
Where you put in Kiora transmutation or manipulation?
What's the difference? I know manipulator is think that you know what's best, and I just don't think Cura fits that. So, to
Yeah.
prevent a yap sesh, go transmutation.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, Leo's
Basically
gone.
molded by your surroundings. That's
Oh,
basically what it is.
oh yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Leo's
They
So
do
gone.
not play 4-4-2. Cry
yeah,
out.
next, I think we have an easy one here with Raichi.
Uh, enhancement, right?
I
Enhancement.
I would, yeah.
He's extremely straightforward, and he only does one thing. And
Pretty much, yeah. So he'll go with enhancement. Next one. Do we even know what this guy's like?
Fukaku.
no, he's bad.
Specialization.
He breaks
Oh,
no.
he's bad going.
Yes, he's a specialist.
What is he even like? I actually don't know his personality.
See, he breaks the mold. He's not like any of them.
he's
You know what?
he's very good.
Specialist.
Honestly,
Yes, he is. Yes, right there. That's right
Which
there with
is
the
funny because I believe specialists are the rarest
keep him right there.
yes, they are the rarest by far.
because they can use all 6 Nen abilities.
Yeah,
potentially.
he's a specialist because he managed to get himself offers
He
even though
somehow
it
was
didn't,
able to survive with 0 feats.
even though it did nothing.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. And
We
Nagi got
don't know
kicked
what
out.
he did.
Nagi got kicked out for this.
Next, I think
What did
we
you
have
say, Leo? I
another
could not hear
easy.
you.
Zantetsu.
This is a super easy one, I think.
I feel like
Conjunct,
that's
no, never mind.
Yeah, enhancement.
Enhancement,
Yep.
sorry. Again, very
He's-
straightforward, very stupid.
He's textbook enhancer. All right, next moving
Textbook
on
example.
to
Remember, guys?
Corona Ronze.
Enhancement, no?
Hmm.
How
Straightforward.
we call Corona dumb?
Straightforward.
Really
Is he
calling
Corona
dumb.
straightforward?
I don't know about that either.
What is
Huh.
like?
And it's
Let
like
me think
Fukaku
of the. Let me
best.
look up at the others. Transmuter.
So I can do a quick
Something-
like a
No, I don't
one
think he's a
character
transmuter.
to it. So yeah, enhancer
Nah,
is
you would.
great
I don't
only
think he's a transmuter.
What about
No, I'm
conjunction?
saying that he wasn't. I'm saying that he isn't.
Yeah.
Conjunction. What about conjunction?
Emissions are very volatile. Manipulations is control. Conjurers are very goal driven. They have a set goal in mind and they're very smart. They can visualize. They can
I don't
visualize
know.
very well.
I don't know.
Transmuters change to their surroundings. They can adapt very well. And they can fit their surroundings very well.
Kurona would be a transmuter according to the way he plays with
Yeah,
Isagi. The guy,
I could see that.
do you know Kurona? Um,
Hmm?
before playing with Isagi with Isagi, right? He used to have better shooting and he used to have better
Oh
dribbling.
yeah, he adapted.
And then
So yeah, he adapted.
after he started playing with Isagi, those stats went down, and then his speed stat went up, and his passing
And
stat went up.
Hmm.
yeah, so yeah, just put him in the one that makes it adaptive.
Yeah,
Yep, that's transmuter.
yeah.
Oh wow, Fukaku getting the only specialist.
Next, moving on. I think another simple one. We'll see. Shuto Sendo.
I can
Specialist.
see.
Specialist. I don't like him. Specialist.
You don't like.
Don't just playing, bro.
He's not a specialist. So he's either
The goats.
enhancement or the one that's very goal driven.
That would be conjuration.
It's either one of those two, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Conjuration or
Yeah,
enhancement.
I think conjuration would be nice because like he managed to get himself onto the team, bro.
Yeah,
Guy
but
thinks he's part of the
Very
team.
driven after he
Yeah.
wanted to marry what was it, an actress?
Hollywood.
Yeah, so he wanted to
Yeah.
You
marry
didn't
an
say a
idol
mattress?
first.
Oh, go.
It
So he wanted
said
to marry an idol first. Now he
actress.
wants to marry a Hollywood
Hollywood
actor.
actress.
Yeah,
something I want to say though about conjurers is like this is a canonical thing that they do. They do visualization training.
yeah.
So that's something that conjurers do.
It's got to be him. He's
Nope.
got to be a conjurer.
No.
I feel like he is one.
There's one day you see
God.
this man visualizing anything in his brain other than a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. That makes him a conjurer.
He has
Homie,
that one goal.
himself.
He
No.
has that goal.
Get him out.
No,
He's a conjurer, bro.
conjurer.
I'll say conjure. He's conjurer. All right. Next we have Dedu's favorite character, Yo Hiyori.
Hiyori mention?
Hiyori. Where do you think Hiyori would go? What type of personality does Hiyori have?
A really, really good one.
I knew he would say that.
Pretty much that.
That's how we describe Fury, guys.
Yes, that is the only way to describe him. Amazing.
Really, really good one. It's like you're just saying he's just a good player overall.
So yeah. So is he
Exactly.
like
In every area.
I think he might.
straightforward? Is he very volatile? Does he like control? Does he change to his
He's a
surroundings?
manipulator
Or is he goal driven?
because he
See-
thinks that he should pass to the best striker in that
Uh,
position. So wouldn't that be
yeah.
a manipulator because he thinks he knows what's best better than?
That
Hiyori's
would be
like-
manipulator, yes.
Like Hiyori's like really like two-sided. Like you've got his like Isagi. Like you've got his off the field personality where he's more like quiet, reserved. He has this like kind of laid back and wise side, like we see him in the third selection when he's talking about reflexivity to Isagi. But then you've got like this on the pitch ego driven side where
Mm.
like he spams on about is that he's a super sadist, which I mean
It's kind of weird to say.
yeah, I'm losing my words. Damn, this is
Yeah.
crazy. Oh my head's in the clouds.
Do you just not want to talk anymore for the rest of the live stream?
Yeah, he's just been yapping all day.
Yeah,
Just keep him, let him sleep, bro.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I mean, he already has the producer nickname, which fits very well with manipulators.
He is not a rapper.
Yeah, I might be being manipulated, guys. This is
Would he
crazy.
not be a mutation?
Why would you say so?
Because he's adapt.
Hiyori,
Because he's
anything
clever.
that's like
He's intelligent.
logical.
He thinks through things through.
Well,
Hiyori's really
manipulators
logical.
also thinks things.
Manipulators tend to be
I thought-
very rational and
Yeah, they're
logical.
logical, argumentative, and a big thing is that they know what they choose to believe they know best. So
Yeah,
they
that's
want everybody
him.
else to match their imagination of
With
what's
his
best.
with his with his new play style of picking the best striker for he thinks would win.
Mm.
No,
Exactly.
his play style was to pick the best area regardless of the striker. He's a
Yeah.
lot less attached than
Yeah, so
anybody that passes to a particular striker, like Sai or Char. No, like just Sai would. He's more like Charles, passes
Oh,
to a specific area.
have you up and skip the
Where
snow cone already?
with Yuri, he tends to pass to the most like logically effective area, whereas Charles passes to the most unpredictable one. So I'd say whichever one of these like best aligns with a logical and analytical
that's
approach
manipulator.
for result
That,
seeking would be the one that he fits best in.
that would be manipulation.
Yep.
All right, yeah.
Well,
So it's a manipulator.
I'm going back to tactics now.
Okay. Thank
Okay, next we
you for
have
the insight.
Nico.
my
Hmm.
watchtower, Iki Nico.
No. Since you really like him, I want you to think which one first. OP. Which one do you think he'll
Oh,
be?
okay. For me, I think it's clear conjuration because the big thing about conjuration is that they do a lot of visualization and analysis. They can be seen as overly serious at times, which I think definitely fits for Nico sometimes.
Yeah.
They
Mm.
have painstaking preparation. So I think all of those fits Nico very well for conjuration.
Yeah. I
So
think. Yeah, that makes sense.
Didn't hear nothing that he just said was right.
next we have the blind man, Yukimiya Kenyu.
The
Where do you
blind
think he
man.
goes?
He. I
Mm.
honestly,
The Daredevil of
mine,
Blue.
I could definitely maybe transmutation. The fact that he was hiding his blindness and that was driving him to try to
Maybe
get a bid offer because he was before he got blind he wanted to get a bid offer, so that was like very motivated on one.
What
No, I
what's
guess
the
that would
mission?
be conjuration, be motivated on one goal.
Yeah, I could see that. Transmutation
Again,
are also very
Transmutation.
creative.
bro. I
Would
see
you
what.
would you say it's creative?
Bro, I've been here for the past minute and I don't understand this goddamn power scaling shit. I swear to God.
It's not power
Why does
scaling, bro.
HX have to be this much?
What is the
It's not
mission
that
again?
hard to. It's really
So,
not that hard to understand.
what
It
you
is
saying,
hard.
Raito?
What's the mission again?
So emissions are very volatile and they're very in tune with their emotions. They're like a
Yep.
light switch. You can flick them on and off. They can
Yeah.
have ups and downs. They're
The
very,
mission,
very
Easy to
Yeah,
rage
I'm
the
thinking
bait.
that
mission, yeah,
Yukimiya.
he's a mission.
quick
Yeah.
to quick to
But isn't Yukimiya like very emotional?
Yeah.
yeah.
Up
If you
and down.
I
fits a
I mean,
mission,
when you look at it, Isagi gave him a pass. He scored. He was like so kind, like he apologized. His emotions switched from
He
anger.
wanted to fight Isagi in the changing room.
yeah.
Now this whole game,
yeah.
Isagi
So
was like,
yeah, sure. We can give him admission. Finally, there's at least one, and Fukaku Gen is going to be the only specialist.
We'll see. All right, next. I think this is an easy one. Jube, are you?
Are you doing?
I would. Hmm.
I
I
think
could
it's easy. I think
see.
it's easy.
I could see enhancement since he's very much a straightforward. Like he wants. He's a
man,
very
it's
much a
only focus,
straightforward
man, it's
person.
only focused about painting his fingernails and brushing his hair. What does he do?
Yeah, I'm very like. Mm. So, enhancer for Aryu?
What
Yeah.
about you? Do you think it's enhancement, or do you think?
I think it's enhancement because he's very,
No,
very.
me and OP are thinking the same wavelength through this entire thing.
Yep. All right. So next we'll move on to In Gagamaru.
Wow.
Specialist.
No, I don't think
Gagamaru's brain.
so. I think he's very adaptive because of the fact that he changed the
Yeah.
whole entire basically a complete opposite position.
But he's out of the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So I
do
feel
you
like that's a
think
very adaptive
Gagamaru?
nature.
Yeah, but do you think Gagamaru would wear a mask? Like, would he have like a fake
Hmm.
personality?
No.
He seems that kind of guy.
Nope. He's just straightforward. He's just
Yeah.
I could see enhancement, but the reason why I said adaptive was because of the fact of how much he had to change his position. He got so good at it too.
Yeah. But what if that was because he's super straightforward? Like, he doesn't think much, so he can go to anywhere and just does what he wants
Oh
to
yeah,
do.
he acts upon instinct. He acts upon his instincts usually. So
Enhancement
yeah, we can do enhancement.
just in line with their instincts.
Yeah,
All right. Next one, we have like the exact
I
opposite.
feel like that's.
manipulation. Manipulation.
I don't think so. I think it's
Hmm.
transmutation.
No, manipulation.
So
Ooh,
I can,
manipulate. I like manipulation from you though.
yeah.
I don't
Let
think so.
me let me read off some qualities for each one. So transmutation is deceptive, fickle, unpredictable, creative, versatile, moldable.
And Carson
Manipulation.
has none of those.
Nah, he got a lot
Manipulation
of those.
is
Unpredictable? What do you mean? This man plays by logic.
Bro,
so. Let me.
remember the first showing of Karasu, right?
Mm-hmm.
He left the ball purposely for Isagi to try to take, and then he held Isagi off it. Remember that?
And also, he hides the fact that he
Yeah.
tries to hide the fact that he's normal. He
So
thinks that he was normal, and he's
Yeah,
trying to.
yeah. So
That's why I was thinking of transmutation.
Bro, get
yeah,
Hunter,
it
bro.
fits.
Run!
It fits.
Hunter, I'm done with
say
Hunter x
is
Hunter.
that
I'm done. Oh my god!
That
let
sucks
me
us
read
stuck,
off.
Leo.
Let me read off manipulators. So manipulation is logical, argumentative. They go at their own pace. They like to have control. They believe they're right.
Ooh, he fits that a lot as well.
I don't.
And then
Hmm. That is good. It's between one of those two, but I'm
Yeah,
still gonna argue a bit more transmutation since I think that fits his overall character throughout more of the story than
yeah. I,
manipulation.
I like transmutation because of the deceptive bit.
Yeah, deceptive and
yeah, I
Like he
mean,
does it.
something-
Karasu does everything with a smile on his face, but he'll insult you whilst he's doing it.
yeah. This is
but
kind
I
of
think
funny because in series, manipulators and transmuters get confused for each other a lot. Like
Okay,
actually, like in universe, it's a thing that happens.
that
okay.
makes sense. Both are very much seeming similar
Yeah,
personalities.
it's tough though.
Oh,
It's tough. I do lean more to
oh,
transmutation.
I just realized. So there's a character in Hunter x Hunter who you know how manipulators like they believe they're right and all that stuff.
Hmm.
So there's this
Yeah.
character in Hunter x Hunter who believes that he sucks, and he's so confident in his inability. But the reality is that he's really good. But he's so confident in his inability, he rates everybody else as better than him,
Bloody hell.
and he's a manipulator. So if
But
you
that was I feel like
credit
more
the
towards the
person,
second selection, Karsu, because after that he kind of grew, didn't he, to
Yeah,
thinking that he is special in his own way. That was only
yeah.
second selection, Karsu.
that's true.
So
So I feel like
what were you thinking?
transmutation. I'm still gonna argue that.
Okay. So cars to go to transmutation.
Yeah.
Next we have our captain, Oliver Aiku.
Oliver Ike.
Honestly, we could go with conjuration
I
because
I'm
he
I'm
analyzes the
extremely-
field. He
yes.
analyzes the field, and he has a goal, and his goal was to be the final wall, technically. So
Yeah. Like
I
some of the
think it's
qualities are
conjuration.
serious, cautious, logical, analyze, visualization,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
painstaking
definitely
All
conjuration.
day. All day.
Fukaku Gen is going to be the only specialist, and that's
presentation.
great.
Yeah.
We have Eita Okoya.
Latoya. Ooh,
Ooh.
I could honestly. I'm gonna
Ooh.
also say I could also argue conjuration as well because of the fact that
I don't know.
No, it could be a specialist
I
because when you
would
look
say
at it,
no, I don't
he
know.
could be a
I don't
specialist.
think.
I
Joe
don't think
said
conjuration.
he could
Yeah,
be a
now I'm
specialist.
thinking about it now.
He
yeah.
might be a specialist.
What do we think
No, I
about a
don't think he's a specialist.
No, he's
He has
not.
a
The way of
break
his
the
thinking
mold.
The,
is he just goes by the flow, right? They go
Yeah.
Danielson said the transmutation.
I could see that. I could see that.
I
Yeah,
mean, to be
go
fair,
down get the powers.
he's
his play
literally a
style
ninja. He
does.
decepts.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It does suit transmutation. To be fair.
I could see him there. Like
Yeah, I can see him there.
transmuters are quirky, creative, versatile, deceptive, fickle.
I would say definitely the deceptive part or manipulate. I don't think manipulation because that's a lot more on the logical side. And even though Otoya can use logic sometimes, he isn't like written as a very much a logical
Yeah.
player as much as like
Well, manipulation itself isn't rooted in logic.
I'm saying the
But remember, it's more than just
personality
like
wise.
it's not
Manipulation
only
are also utilized to exploit illogical emotional patterns as well. So
yes.
being like, bro is logical because he manipulates, but isn't logical because he deceives is kind of a misguided statement.
But yeah, no, I can see this because I don't really like would because a point of manipulators that they're argumentative, and I don't think Otoya is very argumentative.
Yeah.
So next we have
More and more I
I
think of
think
manipulators, the more and more I think of Dedo.
next we have I think
Bruh.
poster boy for enhancement. I don't think it gets
Yeah.
any.
I don't know.
Could you could you
Zetsu
not
might
also
be a
say he
runner,
could
might
fit
be
in
challenging him in
emission?
that.
I
Could
Emission, really?
Yeah, could you not also
I get,
say you could fit in emission?
because remember the ones that they're next to they share qualities with.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, true, true, true,
he could
true,
be an enhancer that leans closer to emission. That could definitely
true,
be a thing.
true, true, true.
So we can put him. I'll put him like here. So we have kind of a
yeah, I
sense
think
of what
he.
he is.
Leo, we can hear
I
you,
don't care, bro. I'm not playing this shit. I'm done.
but we can hear it.
Oh, Leo, are you
No.
sulking? Poor guy.
You get it. When you see the characters in the thing, you'll get it. But next we have our chameleon, Reo Mikage.
I think he's manipulated
Manipulation, no?
Do you think he? Okay, wait. Let me.
because
So
he thought he
manipulation.
was best with Nagi.
hmm
It's
But with
manipulation or transmutation.
Yeah, because here's the thing about transmuters is that they pursue their desires like relentlessly, but their desires can change. Like that's a big difference between
Mm.
transmuters and conjurers. Is that conjurers, their desires, their goals for conjurers are like hard, like they don't change. But with transmuters, their desires can change at times.
Okay. Yeah, and he
I
adapts
think
them.
it's manipulator. I still think it's manipulator.
I could see it. Do you think Rayo is someone who likes to have a lot of control then?
Yeah, I do think so.
Yes, very much.
His
Yeah.
whole entire
Bro literally
development with Nagi, he wants to control Nagi. I would say in a way
Yeah,
because
Nagi was pretty much doing what he wanted.
yeah,
Okay. But then what about current Rayo? Do you think current Rayo is different? Or is he still manipulator?
Current Rail's different because he's not controlling anyone but himself right now.
Yeah. So would you okay, well we'll put up manipulation, but I think current Rayo is more transmutation.
maybe we can talk about
Yeah,
that afterwards. We can
yeah,
talk
Yeah.
you
about
could be right.
Alright, next we have the speed demon himself, Hyoma Chiguri.
Enhancement, no?
Yeah.
um. I was thinking transmutation because of how much he's driven with his goal.
I can see that.
We can
So
put him in enhancement since he is pretty
yeah,
is straightforward, but we can put him more towards transmutation enhancement, more towards transmutation.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
he'll
that.
Yeah.
that spectrum. Next, we have the pinnacle of freedom, Megaru Bachira.
But
Yeah.
Yuri.
Yeah, these are some ace lock level nicknames going on at the moment.
I learned from the best.
Yo, he hypes up his he hypes up the blue light characters so much with their nicknames.
Yeah. What is it? The Maestro of the Universe, I think was one of them.
Yeah, he called someone the just. I think he called Rin the Destroyer of the Universe.
I think he called Lorenzo the guardian of
Like, bro, what is he guarding more than a goal?
Oh yeah, I think Lorenzo was like the guardian of creation.
Divine Guardian. Um, Butcher.
Mhm. Let's see.
let me
So
see of their descriptions again. I think I got one originally. I thought of one. He's not a manipulator. He's not enhancement. He's definitely not one of those two.
emission are very volatile, in tune with their emotions.
I would say a mission.
Yeah,
I would say a mission.
like
Mm,
he's like
I would.
think about his past as well. Like Kid Butcher was very volatile,
true.
which is why he was such
He
a
used to
low.
fight a lot, remember?
And he's also
Yeah.
so in tune with his. He's also so in tune with his emotions. He became schizophrenic.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about emitters. They feel their emotions way more than anyone else. So I can see that happening for Bachira.
Having imaginary friends, relatable.
Next, we have the king of the field, Owen
Conjurer.
Barba.
Conjurer. Hmm. I could see that.
I mean, think about it.
Let me Conjurers are typically hype and overseers. So, yep, that is him.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Actually, yeah, they're very goal driven, and
And with his predator eye, he does read the field technically with his predator eye.
yeah, I can't think of someone more goal driven than Borrow. So
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Let's
That's a
go.
surprise. Okay,
For
Shido.
real, bro.
I feel like he's an admission.
Yeah, I
That's what
think.
I was thinking.
Yeah, I think Shido's like poster boy for admission because
Yeah,
he's super
bro's literally so impulsive. His U20 his U20 lines were a bit out
Yeah.
there.
Suspect.
yeah.
Suspect.
Okay, next we have the hero of Japan, Yoichi Isagi.
I could see a couple, actually.
If you
Yeah,
think
he
he
can
can
fit. He
fit
can fit in the
any,
queue, can't he?
yeah, if you
He
think
can
he fits
fit in
multiple,
three.
then
I think he can fit in transmutation, conjuration, and manipulation.
Yeah, same.
mm,
He can fit
Those
in
were
one of
the
those.
ones I was thinking.
I don't think conjuration because he isn't as serious as I would say the others. I don't
No,
think,
but
and I also think
his whole
transmutation
thing
and
is being the best
manipulation.
striker in the world. No.
Yeah,
yeah.
but I feel like the
Another thing,
transmutation and manipulation fit better with him
Yeah,
than
same.
conjuration. So it's between
oh,
manipulation and transmutation.
ooh,
He's
this is
proper
hard.
in between those guys though, because conjuration would is it that is his overarching
Actually,
thing.
wait, I
But
think it's transmutation
Yeah,
because his whole entire thing is adaptability, and that's
yeah,
one of the main
that's the thing.
particulars with. But he's extremely close to manipulation. I would say he's more towards
thing.
transmutation.
Remember, conjuration has traits that are shared with transmutation, and because specialization is kind of unique, you can skip over to manipulation as well. So conjuration shares traits. So if you think he's main one and has like two subtypes, because there's also some people with dual affinities who like they're very close in affinity to the other ones.
Okay, so you're saying if he's in conjuration, you could say he's also like sort of bleeding into transmutation and
Okay,
manipulation,
Yes.
yeah,
right?
that makes. Yeah, we can put him there then, since he more or less is like the perfect combination of both transmutation and manipulation.
Yeah.
hmm
Rin,
I,
oh, now we're
I
at
think
Rin.
I think he's but we'll go through it.
Oh, Ridge got so many play styles though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I want to see his
I think
true
he
play
fits
style.
everything.
So manipulation's
He's
immediately
got
off there.
manipulation in there.
Yep.
He's got emission. He's
Yep.
also enhancement.
Yep.
Oh
So
my days.
I
do you
feel
think
like it's
he
in
fits?
mission.
Yeah, I feel emission
I feel like
would
in
like
mission,
cover the
especially in
enhancement.
the especially in the chapter where he scored his goal. Now he's very much in
Oh,
tune with his destructive
specialization.
nature.
Hmm. But
So I
does
feel like in mission,
What
okay.
is
that's
specialization again? Is that just like
Specialization is just for people who don't fit into and they don't securely fit into any boxes.
ah?
They're just unique in their existence.
I'm
Because
going to say in
would you?
mission. That's my take.
Yeah, I do lean towards emission.
Also, I'll
Uh,
say
I'm tempted to go
You really want to put him in
specialization, but
specialist?
I really want to put him in specialization
Can
for
you please can you please argue your point onto why?
so my point onto why is that specialization, there's kind of two routes to it. The first route is being completely unique in a way that nobody else can match and having a unique existence.
Why
Like
not
one of the
come back to my
specialists
monitor and
in the
still see
series,
this shit, bro? I'm done.
one of the specialists in the series is like a wish granter. Like and it's completely unorthodox. But there's also a different type of specialist where they are special because they fit into everything. Like if you know who Kurapika is, his specialization allows him to use every single other Nen type to maximum efficiency. So he could be
Hmm.
everything. Another
wow.
Okay.
specialist is Corollo, and Corollo's unique ability is copying other people's abilities. But and that's what makes him special. So there's kind of a specialization where you're everything, or a specialization where you're nothing.
I
Yeah,
feel
because
like
you can literally put him in
that
any of these.
Yeah.
that
I
is a
like
fair point.
he is very volatile. So emission does suit him a
I would
lot.
say I'm gonna still say in mission because of the fact that in the PXG, even in the end of the U20 match, he was still entwined with who he truly was. He wanted to destroy. And then the PXG game, he had his own sort of flashback and him understanding what he wanted. And now in the chapter when he had his goal, he understood that it isn't purely him wanting to destroy Isagi or Rin, it's for him to wanting to destroy himself in the sake of winning a goal. I feel like that's very mission like.
Okay. I see it. I see it because emissions are very in tune with their emotions.
I see that, but I'm now leaning towards specialization simply because
Yeah, this
you
is
can
a
literally make a case for every single one of them when it
hey,
comes to
this can be a vote. We're up to a vote.
Yeah. Do you think
Seems
Ray
like
breaks
two.
the mold?
say that
Huh?
again.
Do you think Rin breaks the mold?
I
Ah,
do.
yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Only because I just feel like if you wanted to argue a case for him to be in manipulation, you can. Emission, you can argue a case. Enhancement, you can argue a case. Transmutation, even you can argue a case. Conjuration, definitely, you can argue a case. But I feel like you can argue a case for all of them. Maybe
seems like I'm
trans.
outvoted. You can put him in specialist. I'm outvoted.
Okay. I
I am
think
outvoted. Raito and you wanted put him specialist. I said admission. I'm outvoted. This is how this works.
something you
Yo,
something
Fukakugen gets
is
a buddy. Fukakugen gets a
Get the
buddy.
buddy. Yeah,
Yo,
he's
the
got a
two
friend.
opposites, Fukakugen, who fits into none, Rin, who fits into all. They have
oh
the perfect duo.
yep. All right,
Literally.
finally, he's not top 23. He's gone from the story for now, but I wanted to include him
Yeah,
anyways. Seishiro Nagi, the god of death.
I would say
Oh,
enhancement. He's
what?
very much straightforward.
God
He's
of
a very
death.
straightforward person.
The god of death, Seishiro Nagi.
Yo, that's a
So,
good.
Yeah.
mm,
Hmm.
I'm
He's a
thinking
weird one as well.
enhancement.
he's a
I'm
very
thinking
weird,
enhancement.
really. So, Enhancer, they never really lie. They're self-centered. They're simple, determined. They act on their feelings. They're straightforward.
Yeah,
Stubborn is a big one. Like Enhancers are stubborn.
I would
Uh,
say that he's that. I would say Nagi's enhancement.
Really?
Mhm.
I mean, I can
I don't
see
know if
it.
he's stubborn though.
When he faced Baro in the first selection, that was the definite. I think Rio even said that was stubborn.
Maybe, yeah.
But here's the thing, because emission and enhancement are very close. You know that emissions are volatile.
I
And
would
would
say that he was kind of confused with his emotions until like the most recently. So I feel like if he isn't, I feel like he's enhancement, but you can argue he's close to admission. Admission.
So what about right here? Do you think this fits?
I think that fit. Yeah.
The god
All
of
right.
deadly spicy burgers. Huh? Who's that?
Yeah, who
All
just
right. So we got through them all. Oh yeah, we got to talk about Rayo, aren't we? With if
yeah.
he's either a manipulator or transmutation.
Transmutation.
I really think he's transmutation. Because look at the
Yeah.
definition of
Okay,
I
now
definitely
we
Yeah.
read it.
would say the more we went through them, yeah, he is a transmutation.
It's okay, Leo. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
we'll move Rayo over. Where is he?
Peace.
Rayo, where are you?
Leo, are you still soaking?
You talk again, I swear I'm going to. Ooh.
Isn't he there manipulate right there?
Yeah. Let me drag him over.
Yay! That means that Hiyori has his own category, and
Damn.
now I can die happy.
He already the only one. Should we not put
Yeah,
Karasu
but
over there
several
with
are
Kiori?
close to him, like
I,
Karasu, Rayo.
yeah.
Because
Several just
I
Nah.
was
close
saying
to him.
Kiori was a manipulator, but
That
I
is
think Hiyori's
You
much
know what? We
more.
can move Kiora to manipulator. We can move that.
We could do that change.
Yeah, we can do that.
oh
Let's
come
move
on!
him.
then you don't want
Yeah.
no one near him. He wants to
And
Kiori on
perfect. Two
island
characters
on
I
his
don't
own.
like are in one category. That's perfect.
Hey, manipulators are cool.
No, yeah,
Fuck,
manipulators are
whole
cool.
color
Just the
spectrum, bro.
characters that are in them, I
No,
just
no,
don't like.
Dedu wants Hiyori on his own. He have his own tier.
No. Too bad. So sad.
He is on his own tier.
I would say if I put Ego here, Ego would be a manipulation.
Yeah.
100%.
Ooh, true. Yeah.
Now, which locker room members fit into which random symbol category thingamabob?
Ooh, we could do that next time.
Yeah, we can do it next time. We can think about it.
I would be specialization.
Yeah, bro. You think you break the mode?
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Breaks the mold because he's seen so many historical events.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
All
That
right,
was
so
about.
that's GG's. Thank you
Goodbye,
so
He's
much.
nigga.
experienced all of humanity's evolution.
Click off. No, yeah, that's click
That
off.
that that was good. Maybe I should start watching Hunter x Hunter.
I'm done with Hunter x Hunter for the. I'm done completely now.
Oh, are you tired, Leo? Are you
OP,
tired?
OP, stop talking to me, bro. Stop.
Oh, you're gonna watch it, right? You're gonna watch it.
Emerald, stop
Leo and
talking to me.